And welcome back. Okay, sleeve. There it is. That sleeve right there. Oh, there's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. And my eyes aren't functioning today. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. Haha, get it? Because someone's dead. It's best we correct the court record before anything else. All right. Swearing at the time of the murder, press the check button for details. Awesome. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Oh, somebody's getting the whip. Oh, is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony that just now was a fluke, nothing more. I'm not a fluke. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, I must also simp for Miss Von Karma. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So there you go. There you have it. No signs of struggle. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around the murder could change drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Yeah. Alright. Costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the... Alright, so we want to... find something that contradicts this. Which I'm thinking... see, this bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. And then also, with this having a bullet hole in it, makes me think that... I think... my man fired his pistol at Maya, and it somehow missed her because it went through the kimono and went through the folding screen pretty much. So it all comes down to what the game arbitrarily wants me to pick as the evidence, I think. But yeah, I think I see where the game is going. It wants me to point out that, yeah, the gun was potentially fired from both parties. So, let's backspace. Let's save it up. There we go. And then we start picking things to present. I'll go with the gun because it has 2 sets of fingerprints on it. Hiya. Your Honor, that statement, come on. That does help. Objection denied. Things, yeah, whatever. Okay. Been attacked and killed a person who blah blah blah. Alright, let's try the kimono. Present. Okay, that was the right one. We're loading. Right there. Awesome. Again, present the kimono. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes, that would be me. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who without doubt was not fighting back. Oh, you know? I share the same thing when she keeps calling me by my full name. Right, yeah. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Detective Dick Gumshoe? Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means, Detective Dick Gumshoe. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back, Detective Dick Gumshoe? You're right, Mr. Phoenix, right? It seems you're correct, Mr. Phoenix, right? If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Duh, ack. Now that you... Why, that's right. Ow. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? What am I, some sort of detective? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that, even though that's like one of your signature idol poses. Now then, your cross-examination, please. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. If she's channeling, then how would she do that? There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Come on, Phoenix. They were both, like, on the ground. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? Maya Fey was in the middle of a channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. Oh my god, we're really going down that route, huh? I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Also sounds very pseudoscience-y. Maybe none of it should hold up in court. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Oh my god. Sorry, about 20 times the dizziness. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. His gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. Oh, okay, but a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun, damn it? I want to know. Was he taking precautions against something? Shoot the ghost with the gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Or made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. Now do you understand? Avon Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to... Okay, so we gotta figure out what the flippity floop flop we're doing here. These statements. Victim used the last of his strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Also, damn, the bass is going kind of hard in this song. Boo-ba-doo-boo. And then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. I think we gotta, like, take him on the fact that, like... I don't know if you can prove that they were fighting, though. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. I feel like these order of events are wrong. Almost. What do we got? Floor plans, crime scene. I don't know if this really helps us out at all. I was kind of hoping that there'd be, like, you know, a spot showing where the victim was and where Maya was, but there's not. Newspaper clipping. Stabbed in chest, then... Oh. No, yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. I was about to say, wait a minute, it looks contradictory, but it's not. Small fruit knife belongs to Phase. Bears Maya's fingerprints. What do we got for profiles? Oh boy, this is a lot. Right. My client was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling Maya's older sister. She's, yep. Maya's cousin, channeling prodigy with immense power. Maya's aunt, member of the Fae clan branch family. She is the mother of Pearl. Eeny Meeny, researching parapsychology. Older sister, Mimi, died in a car accident. Mimi Minnie. Right. Lana Hart, photographer. Franziska von Karma, holy crap, she's 18. Became a prosecutor in Germany at age 13. A prodigy who has never known defeat. Alright. Let's go back. Well, that's not what I meant by back, but I just wanted to look at at this. Holy shit. Guide map, Fae Manor. I kind of doubt this has anything to do with anything. So if we're trying to prove that there was no fighting, how do we go about doing that? Is there anything else I could disprove or pick apart? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Okay. Let's reread. 2 shots fired. That is what we heard. Bang, bang. God, I wish we kind of had, you know, like maybe a diagram showing where the dude was shot. Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't think we're getting anything from this. We know that one bullet at least went through the kimono, which has been established for sure. Small fruit knife. Murder weapon. Right. Let's look at this floor plan again. So the folding screen, I have to assume, if they're both like sitting here and here, then the folding screen we're looking at would have to have been positioned like here, right? I guess it doesn't actually have to be the case though. Damn, how do we prove that they weren't fighting? Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Well, if he... How did he miss, but she didn't? I guess that's a question I'm having also. Small fruit knife belongs to the vase. Bears Maya's fingerprint. Although... Stabbed in chest and shot at point blank. Flippity, man. How do I do this? Where do I go? Alright, we should probably at least like start. We should start trying to do something or present evidence. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Square in the chest. Stabby stab. Well, okay, if she's getting possessed... Yeah, wait, if she's getting possessed, then how would she have a chance to do that? But what do we use as evidence? Oh man, what am I supposed to use as evidence? Because we've established that arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. Shit. Hold on, well, first off, I don't know if I've done this already, but might as well do it again. All right, before the episode ends, I'm gonna try at least one thing. But you know what? Yeah, I think we gotta tackle this one. This one seems like the thing I have to talk about. Because how does she, if she's getting possessed by the spirit during the channeling, how does she stab him in the chest? It doesn't make sense, or it doesn't follow through. So, can I present Maya herself as evidence? No. Your Honor, blah blah blah. Objection denied. Thanks before you make accusations. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. The knife. Present the knife. Your Honor, the statement. What piece of evidence proves that she was channeling a spirit so she couldn't have possibly been the one to, like, pick the fight in the first place? I think she was trying to... Hold on. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't go so well. And my logic was maybe because Maya was trying to channel Mimi, then like maybe Mimi's spirit took over. You know what I mean? Alright, 2 more tries, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to, I will call it there. What about the folding screen? Alright. Sorry, I see nothing faulty. I have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun, took a shot, because, okay. Actually, if she's sitting still... Actually, no, she wouldn't be using their argument. Ah, oh, man, this is so friggin' gah. Whatever. Next time, because I don't have to sit through the game over screen. Next time, I will have this answer questioned. Next time on the Hooble Hour. Bye.